Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl here in the booth at Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. On the run, it's Price. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Carr. Caught near the sticks. It's strong. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Price. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Split backfield here. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion. But
he's bringing it back. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And there's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Makes the catch. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. He made it. 3 points on the board. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That was a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. He's got the first and still going. Breaking tackles and going. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
Back to throw. It's Carr. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Over the middle. It's White. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. caught behind the line. It's White. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Back in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. Muscles past the defender. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. And the punt team now on to kick it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Here comes a handoff. He'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Handoff in a single back formation. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Breaks into the clear, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Carr. And the sophomore a little bit too much air into that throw. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
On the run, it's White. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Defense is coming after him. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
And they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's White. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle made quickly, but gain to the 5-yard line. It's first and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab!
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To the air, it's St. Clair. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Finds his man. It's Smith. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
To the air, it's Carr. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a 3rd down play.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change to bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Caught over the middle. It's Price. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep...
And he's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Ohio State. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Dropping back, it's Carr. Pulls it in, it's Washington. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Notre Dame needing to convert this 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
What an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver is able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on the first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Nice execution here for the first down, and this is what they like to do. Doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Grab behind the line. It's Price. And he doesn't make it. The defense holds him there. Still a 3-score game. The lead at 18. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Trying to find some room. It's White.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Oh, here comes the reverse. Look out, room to run here. Gets the first and still running. Tackle finally made at the 37. And first and 10 from there. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A gain makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
On third down, he drops to throw. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Carr. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Took contact on the throw. He makes the catch. Where was the coverage? Tackle made after a big gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. 2nd down play coming up.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds, so that clock will keep ticking.
And finally, he's looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. They bring him down after a short gain there. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. To throw, it's Carr. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, he escapes. The football comes out. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half, trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Irish.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
But Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But Give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Shooting clock with the running game. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
You can almost sense the coaches challenge this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
As the first down is still going. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A great catch and run for 6.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And now to try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Carr. He's running out of time here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, bringing pressure. Off target and incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quick throw to his receiver. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as